So, y'all, we have Kanye, Cave Kardashian, and Cave Davidson, right? And if you own social media at all, you're seeing Kanye have his breakdowns. You've been watching it for a few months now. Every day, this motherfucker is having some type of issue with his cave ass, now ex-wife. Now, for a while, he wouldn't even allow her to be his ex-wife. His ass was trying to stalk her into submission. Men, that shit don't work. It doesn't work at all. You can't stalk somebody into submission. Now, what's happened with his behavior is that you've watched him harass, stalk, threaten Cave Davidson, the man that Cave Kardashian has moved on with now. You watching him stalk these people, and y'all been letting that shit slide. Y'all let it slide. I done made posts about it on my social media. Y'all letting that behavior slide. And we understand that this behavior has real life consequences. There are women who lose their lives out here because a motherfucker can't let go. When somebody decides they want to move on, they can't let go. And this behavior is taken lightly. And particularly when we're looking at Kanye West, because of his celebrity. Because society, and I'm going to deal with black folk in particular, because we are such celebrity worshipers, and it's something that nobody wants to deal with, this behavior is chalked up as nothing. Kanye has been able to come out here and do pretty much anything he wants to do. Coon at a very, very high level, he's been able to coon, and y'all been letting him off the hook by saying, well, y'all just don't get him. He ain't crazy, he genius. Y'all just don't understand the context in which he said slavery not a choice, or slavery was a choice. Y'all don't get the context in what he's saying. If you really listen to him, then you can hear the genius. No. Now you got this motherfucker leveraging his blackness. He's trying to leverage it now, making it a public spectacle of what he's going through with his child's mom, his children's mother. Now he want to talk about his blackness. Talk about the black father being taken away from his kids. He want to, pull on those black strings. Like, motherfucker, you don't get to do that. Now, y'all have allowed Kanye to do that shit. Y'all have allowed it. But it's time we put an end to this motherfucking shit. Seriously. Now he want to talk about white privilege. Or this is just, white privilege. They're using their white privilege against me to make the black man look bad. Really? You just not realizing that Cave bitch is white? Well-to-do, famous in her own right. Because, people dumb. So, the Kardashians get to be famous. Y'all allowed it. So, it is what it is. Like, what the fuck did you think? So not only does she have full-blown white privilege, she also has rich privilege. Because in this society, we worship the rich. Now, y'all act like y'all mad at the rich sometimes, but in society, we worship the rich. So this is what you do. Now you want to talk about this privilege. Now you want to come out and pull on your black strings. But you was making America great again with Donald Trump not too long ago. You was just doing that. Y'all keep letting this motherfucker go back and forth. And that shit is over. It's over, it's done with. This motherfucker y'all claiming is a genius now is doing some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen anybody do, period. I mean, this is whether you got money, whether you poor. Black men, do not conduct yourself this way. I don't get it. I don't understand it. This is not how you conduct yourself to solve any problems with issues you may be having with the mother of your children. This is not how you do it. You don't stalk nobody into submission. If it gets to be this heavy, you take it and make it a legal matter. You make it a legal matter if it's this heavy. Because this whole, everybody want to get online and tell their motherfucking business and have other people's opinions weigh in on it. Y'all, that shit don't matter for real. The court of public opinion isn't real. It does not translate over into real life. It doesn't correct behavior. At best, you'll have a motherfucker giving a fake ass apology. That's it. That's all it does. But y'all that like to get online and blast your baby mama, your baby daddy, don't nobody give a fuck for real. No one cares, and you should see that by now. In real life, it doesn't translate to real results. Well, damn, you made that post about me, and people had said this, so I'ma change. That shit ain't never happened. Y'all talking about this motherfucker a genius. Where? Musically, I'll give you producer-wise, his grind to get to the point where he is with music, fine. I'll give you that. The rest of the shit this motherfucker be on is some bullshit. When I see black men following behind this bullshit, I know it's because you some celebrity worshiping motherfuckers. But this ain't how we conduct ourselves. Stalking, harassing, no. Threatening the other man, no. Cave Kardashian wanted to move on and deal with her little funny man. Cool. Cool. The real life consequences of women that are being killed by their partners. That's the real life consequences of what this behavior leads to. And don't nobody want to deal with that shit though. This shit is real. Y'all keep making it a fucking joke. Then y'all gonna say stupid shit like, well, he just need him a black woman. What the fuck are y'all talking about? A black woman ain't about to do shit in this situation. She can't do shit for him. Kanye West done went from cave to cave to cave to cave. Y'all keep making excuses. The only thing that will happen, if you get him a black woman, she'll be a black woman that's just as much of a coon as he is. Two coons in a pod. That's all you'll have in this situation. Black woman, a pro-black woman, she not about to save him. She not even attracted to the type of motherfucker he is. A truly pro-black woman. Now, any random black woman, fine. She'll probably be a coon too. Because we're working at a 99% rate out here. And it's not just men, of course. This is black people. Black woman ain't gonna save him. It don't matter. Y'all gonna make excuses for him. Oh, it's because his mama died. That ain't no fucking excuse for how he conducted himself. Y'all keep making excuses. Oh, he under a spell. It's the witchcraft. Stop making excuses for fucked up ass behavior, yo. He's on some hoe ass shit. Everything he's doing should be shunned. And fine, he has some points about, you know, he don't want his kids on TikTok, that shit making kids be, you know, letting kids be too grown or whatever like that. Fine. But you take that up with Cave Kardashian, bro. You don't take it up with us. Because it don't matter whether I agree with you or not. I can't call her like, yo, Cave bitch, get your kids off there. Like, she don't give a fuck. Nothing about none of that. She ain't listening to you. She gonna listen to somebody else. So why you keep telling people what's going on with you? Leaving these long, stupid ass captions and comments about different shit. Don't even make sense, half of it. Half the shit don't even make no goddamn sense. But y'all let him get away with this shit. Pardon this type of behavior. Now he got into it. I see he got into it with the comedian D.L. Hughley. Now I think D.L. is a motherfucking coon. I've had an exchange with D.L. years ago, and I've been called him a fucking coon. He's a Democratic coon shield. But making threats, black men making threats towards each other online, that type of shit has real life consequences. Even with Kanye threatening Cave Davidson, that type of shit has real life consequences, man. And y'all letting that shit ride like it's cool. That shit ain't cool. Move the fuck on, bruh. Black men, whenever, even if you got children with a woman, move the fuck on. Stalking, harassing, threatening, wanting to fight, taking lives, that shit is done, man. We don't do that shit. It don't make no sense. Take your L and move on. This shit has real life consequences, and everybody out here laughing and shit like this shit funny. Like it's a type of fucking joke. Even though, I mean, again, I could give a fuck less about Cave Kardashian at all, or Cave Davidson at all. But the behavior itself, when it occurs in real life, it has real life consequences. and people out here losing their lives or being severely injured. This shit has real life consequences making these type of threats. And just because it's Kanye doesn't make it right. Just because he's rich, that doesn't make it right. Just because he's a black man, that doesn't make it right at all. This is not an example he talking about these kids and the example being set for his motherfucking kids on TikTok. Well, look at the example he's setting for kids. For young black boys, young black men. Look at the example he's setting. But won't nobody sit his stupid ass down and say this shit to him though. Too many yes men and yes women around him though. This shit is trash what he doing, y'all. Real shit. I seen some posts where goddamn Cave Davidson talking about he landed in his wife's bed and shit, antagonizing. Now he's saying, well, I'm being antagonized. Well, look at what all antagonizing you've done. Now motherfuckers retaliating against your ass. Ain't no grown ass man gonna sit there and let you keep coming at him sideways and he just sit there and take the shit. Nobody's doing that. Now you wanna goddamn be the hoe who cried wolf. Look at what they doing to me. Like, shut your bitch ass up, boy. That's how I feel about this nigga right now. Shut your bitch ass up. Deal with your shit like a man. If it's a problem, you make it a legal matter. Being all up online every goddamn day, running your motherfucking mouth about anything other than music you dropping, beats you producing, your little raggedy ass clothing line, that should be the only shit you even got to say. Your personal life, bruh. And any of you bitch ass niggas that conduct yourself like this, you bitch ass bitches out here that conduct yourself like this too, your personal life, nobody gives a fuck. Keep that shit to yourself. We've gotten to this point where social media is where everybody want to air they selves out. You ain't even gotta, like, motherfucker, that's your business. If it's heavy, make it a legal matter. Go get full custody. But can you get full custody, Kanye? No, you can't get full custody because you online looking like you ain't got no goddamn sense. You can't even go and try to get custody. Because it's public record that you look like a damn fool out here. Threatening people and shit. Stalking people, harassing motherfuckers and shit. When the relationship is over, anybody that's listening, when the relationship is over, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, whatever you're doing, it's over. Let it go. If you want to try to get the person back, you don't do it by stalking, harassing, and threatening. Lay out your case. Tell them you miss them and you love them. And you're going to correct whatever behavior made them leave your ass. But that's a personal matter. And once they be like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, you concede. You concede and move the fuck on. What the fuck? Learn how to take your L's and move on. That's for everybody. All this messy ass shit we seeing online that don't nobody want to call out this fucked up ass behavior. It don't matter who it is, it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. And it's none of our business. Deal with that shit in your personal life. Don't be a hoe like Kanye West. Kanye West is showing y'all what not to do. He's showing you. One, stay your ass out the motherfucking caves. You can start there, black man. Two, if you have a grievance, any type of grievance, you take it to the person personally. And either you're gonna say, well, fuck it, I tried, fuck them, I'm gonna move on and keep moving and do my thing, or you're gonna make it a legal matter. That's what you're gonna do. Coming out here and being the coon who cried wolf, nah, that ain't gonna work. You don't get to pull your black card and try to use blackness now to, no, you don't get to do that shit. Don't none of these coons get to do that shit. That shit over. Y'all keep making excuses for him. This shit's not okay. Everybody should be telling him to chill. His friends, his fans, whoever the fuck, everybody should be saying, bro, chill. Should have been saying, bro, chill. Publicly, bro, chill. Black men, if you follow this behavior, you just as dumb as you just as dumb as this motherfucker is. If you agree with it, if you can see where he coming from, because I can't see it. The way he conducted himself is the opposite of how we should conduct ourselves, and particularly when children are involved. This ain't how you get shit done. Believe me. Airing out your kids' parents online ain't did shit for nobody. Not once. Since the invention of social media, it ain't did shit. So what's the goddamn point? The shit Kanye is on, there are women out here suffering from real life consequences of this type of behavior. There are men out here suffering from real life consequences of this type of behavior. Where you have men that want to go fight, brutalize, shoot, murder the person that they moved on with. Let that shit go. It's over, bro. Let it go. You got kids. Focus on your damn kids. Focus on that. In a healthy manner. Focus on that. Talking about she won't let them come to Sunday service. Telling me, like, Rob, it's almost like he's, Rob, she won't let him come to Sunday service, bruh. It's like, motherfucker, that's none of my business. That's how everybody should be with this shit. You take that up with her. Figure out why she don't want him out that motherfucker. None of my business. But that's all the fuck I wanted to say, man. I just wanted to weigh in on this shit, because motherfucker, this shit right here, seeing a black man conduct himself like this, even though he a coon, it just makes us, it makes us all look bad, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Move on. Focus on your kids, at best. And you can only focus on your kids as where you're concerned. You cannot control what the mother of your kids, you can't control what she's doing, bro. It don't matter what you do. You can't control that. You can't. But y'all like, share, subscribe. Comment if you need to comment. If you're noticing this motherfucking behavior, if you're seeing this shit and you know it's fucked up, leave that in the comment section. Leave that in the comment section. Anybody that agrees with this shit, just stay. I don't want to hear from you. Because you're just a dumb motherfucker. You're just a dumb motherfucker. And you're probably on some celebrity worshiping shit. You look at Kanye as a great artist, and that's all you can see. And I don't want to hear from you at all. So do not comment. Don't say shit. If you see, you understand, I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to see none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit. All the shit this motherfucker been on is trash, yo. For real. But, yeah. That's all the fuck I want to say. Shout out to Rob. You already know what the fuck it is. Black first, second, and third. I'm out.